What a night for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Hector Macho Camacho. He's 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. And he'll be squaring off against Arturo Thunder Gatti. He stands at 5'8" tall. This man has never been in a boring fight.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Hector Macho Camacho, one of the most unique personas boxing has ever seen. A 3-time New York Golden Gloves champion, a 3-division world champion, and a Hall of Famer. Arturo Thunder Gatti. He's never backed down from anybody. The king of all blood and guts warriors.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is a colorful and popular former 3-division champion of the world, Hector Macho Camacho Sr. Fighting out of the blue corner, the blood and guts warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gatti.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're underway in round one. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Do you believe what we're seeing? Well done with that counter shot. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
The jab just got blocked. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Sure, you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out.
Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
And don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
There and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You've been coasting.
Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence
And that'll
away.
do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Keep them on the other end of that.
In your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
Here we go for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on the punch, that's where you separate yourself. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
I'm back in the fight. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
And don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that and do what you got to do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that
A
round.
little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Just
This next round, I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching
The referee
off.
calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Now, I don't want you to load up.
Back out there and win the round. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back.
Let's get it started in round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You feel good? Good man.
Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
Doing the gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't let...
You've done all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your...
Go out there and finish him. You were thinking, you were smart.
Back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now,
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
There, the jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle, can't miss him. Great.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Punching. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Camacho in serious trouble right now. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall this way.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Beautiful counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Go out there and get your boxing back together.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just get him up.
And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Very
Set. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round.
Aim again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will...
That guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there.
Smart. Otherwise, he'll see it, and he'll ride it out.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Come on. You're switching off.
Those 1-2 straights down the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. These punches coming from every angle. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried.
you're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can...
Mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
Just don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back in.
You were still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good work there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. That jab gets blocked. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Nice job to block that uppercut. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
Mark, you weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget
Jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
that and do what you got to do. Good work. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just the same again.
Now get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just
keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Good. We can't figure it out. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab and
Fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Basics. Get your rhythm back, then we go again. You've been coasting this fight.
And there's the bell for round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Misses with the straight left. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I need you to change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Get back out there and win the round. Right, let's go out.
And back in the fight. Great round. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Look, he's ready to go. He's gone.
And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few bodies.
Back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just box him, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
Good work there. The jab's working nice.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Have you got complacent?
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
There's the bell to start round 9. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Holding nothing back here in the round. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Breathe. Just get
out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Hey, don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just get...
And let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Good work there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle.
Let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there.
Great round. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll...
There's the bell for round 10. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Very competitive round. Hold it right there. Arturo Gatti is in serious trouble here. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these